Welcome, one and all prospects eRacing League, round 4, Circuit de Gilles Villeneuve, Canada. One of my favorite tracks. Very excited. We've had historically good races here in this league. Now we do it in F1 22. It's been a interesting season so far for Tier 2 on PlayStation. On. So I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I am still seeing the intro live on the Twitch channel,
Yes.
so I'm not sure if that's behind or if that's been cut over yet, or there's a delay.
Yeah, we're all good. So thanks for having us. Thanks for joining me, and let's have some fun out here tonight, guys.
I usually don't like to cut into the introduction, let the intro play out, and then we start talking.
That's right.
We are 35 laps, Canada, short quali, of course, and we'll see if the rain gods bless us with any type of section. It seems to be the historical case here, but yes, it's been a pretty wild season so far as we get acclimated to the game and try to find some work around the bugs and whatnot.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a lot of drivers are still finding it very, very difficult, aren't they? I myself have actually begun quite enjoying it, but yeah, as the patches have come out, I've actually found that the game's become a little bit more difficult for me.
Again, we are live on Twitch. This is where we have migrated to for our live feeds. Replays are on YouTube. We are also on ESTV. These are Tier 1. I believe we're looking to get our other tiers on the channel as well. Any other sponsors that we should mention?
We're affiliated with Rogue Energy, the energy drink, so obviously use code prospects over there, and Fatal Grips as well, so fatalgrips.com I think it is, and use code prospects for 10% off over there on their website as well.
Having some drivers ready up here. What is your thoughts on Canada as a circuit?
I really enjoy it. It is, as you said, probably one of the best circuits on the calendar. Quite deadly, obviously. That Wall of Champions is the Wall of Champions for a reason, of course. But quite a track to get quite a lot of penalties and very easily get penalties as well. So yeah, you got to be very, very precise when you're going through the corners. Very, very easy to pick up those 3-second time penalties around here.
Yeah, it's considered a street circuit, but it's not really a street circuit. It's kind of, I guess there's a road that cuts through it, but it's its own island. It's been a part of the actual F1 circuit since '67. Schumacher actually has the most wins here, tied with Hamilton and Ferrari with the most constructors, and it's named after probably the best Canadian driver of all time, and arguably maybe the best Ferrari driver of all time outside of Schumacher, with Gilles Villeneuve.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, yeah. I mean, obviously, I don't know much about history. I've never known much about the history of F1. Obviously, only been in the sport probably 8-9 years myself. So anything prior to that hasn't really. I don't really know too much about. But it is fascinating listening to like those that do know their history and things like that. So, I mean, you said about Jules being one of the best drivers out there. I would probably just have to agree because I don't know. Unfortunately, obviously I've come from the Hamilton era and Alonso and back end of Schumacher's career.
We'll break even. You know the names of every corner on the circuit on every track. I don't, and I know a bit more about her history. So
yeah, I mean that's fair enough, isn't it?
There we go. Break even.
Why not? But yeah, we're going to be getting ready to go very, very soon. It is past 10 o'clock, so hopefully we're going in a second. Whilst we are still waiting here, I'm going to go grab a drink real quick, and then I'll be back and ready to go for the actual race.
Yeah. On a side note, as we wait for Zippo to come back and for the race to start, groundhogs are a major issue. They should incorporate that into the game somehow. City officials trap as many groundhogs as they can in around the race course in the weeks leading up to the Grand Prix. Transport the animals to a nearby island. There's a name for it. I can't pronounce that. St. Helen, but it's spelled weird. Uh, Back in 1990, Alessandro Nannini struck a gopher on the track, which damaged his tire. And in '07, Ralph Schumacher had practice disrupted by a groundhog. And if you ever watch a race on TV, they show a whole bunch of montages of the groundhogs before the race starts. So unique.
The groundhogs, yeah. Didn't was it Albon that killed one?
Let's say it was Grosjean or Latifi.
It was Latifi that hit one there. Yeah.
Braking zone of turn 8. Yeah. Jackie X won here twice. Nelson PK 3 victories. Offbeat names. Vettel's only got 2 victories here, surprisingly. Senna only 2 victories. Yeah, Senna only 2 victories here. Jackie Stewart 71-72. But yeah, Hamilton and Schumacher pretty dominant. McLaren with 13 victories. Williams with 7. Brabham, Mercedes both have 4. Red Bull only 3, 13 and 14, and this year. Yeah, this has always been, even like when Red Bull was dominating with Vettel, this was always one of Hamilton's tracks. He won 07, 10, 12, 15, 16, 17, and 19. I mean, it's a really good track.
Yeah.
Tyrrell and Benetton, and ironically, the 2 Benetton victories were with Schumacher. So
crazy. I mean, I'm not Schumacher's biggest fan. I'll be honest, and that's not me trying to cause anyone to get upset in the chat. I just was never a fan of his style of racing. But I mean, it's very, I don't know. I just didn't think it was as fair as it could have been,
Yeah, I think the competition in the late 90s wasn't as well, but you got to the turn of the century. Battle of Montoya was really good, and then when Alonso came to the league, it was really good. But what Schumacher did with Benetton, I mean, was really special. And then that's why Ferrari was like, hey, we should have the best driver. Yeah, so that's how things went at that time. But he still ended up with the podium. And my favorite races of all time was Valencia in 2012, where Vettel just crapped out in the middle of the race, and we had Alonso, Raikkonen, and Schumacher on the podium. It was wonderful. I believe that's what the podium was.
Again, history is just not my thing. Splandy's the first driver out on the lap here, though. Chaos, no, I'm not doing that. Even in Splandy, it's dry quality, dry race, so let's go. Anzo's saying that he's got the Latifi's car, so let's do this one for the go. As Coconut says, hello, my friends. And Chaos, that's never going to happen, so don't worry about it.
I guess it was something. I will be getting a second monitor here pretty soon.
Yeah.
So I can double team it. Because otherwise I'm going back and forth between inputs, so.
Yeah, no worries. And here goes Splandy's going through turn 1 at the moment, and he's on his first flying lap. We've got Alpine coming out of the pits there, doing a very good job of getting out of the way. Because I'm not Chaos. As we go down through towards the end of Sector 1 on board with the Ferrari driver. Very, very nice and controlled, actually. It has looked a very good lap.
Splandy went from last to 4th last week?
Yeah, he did. He had a very good race last week.
Jones is the one that's going to change up my telemetry here so I can see what I'm looking at. Everybody on softs.
Yeah, I mean, soft is literally it doesn't matter anymore, does it? You can all qualify on soft tyres, and it just doesn't matter anymore. Since that new ruling came in for this year, I kind of feel like it's killed qualifying a little bit, but that's just my opinion.
I'm going to see how bad the audio picks up, because I've discovered that sitting here in silence is deterring, so I need to have some sort of audio in the background. I'll try to turn the audio for the display on low.
No worries. Here comes Splandy crossing the line. There goes 11.4, and that is the first timed lap of the session. Next up is an Alpha Tauri. Believe it, it's just an Alpha Tauri starting his lap Jonesy into second place, 3/10 behind Splendy. And then we've got Patty starting the lap, I think. Was that him just coming to the end? That's just coming to the end with a 1:13.6. So possibly had a moment throughout this.
We saw some teamwork last week with McLaren, although they claim it up and a little bit back end coming out there, coming on Burton. But saw some teamwork last week. I guess it was unintended, and it didn't really work out too well for Burton. But what we did see last week was Bevo come in at the last second and take the pole by about a second, which means they'll probably get a time today about like 1:08, and then they'll just spin out the first lap again.
Yes, definitely. Chaos, why is that? Why is that? Weirdo. What a weird thing. Oh, X-Coops retired from the session. We have our first World of Champions claimant here.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Where we go? Is that Shane? Yeah, Shane invalidated. Oh, that is a big hit for the Aston Martin driver.
Yeah, I saw somebody slowing down the track, and he morphed into the pits. So Snoop Coop is out. Speaking of which, our competitors today got Splandy, Pigman Man, Guitar Man, Con, Jonesy, Chappers, Coconuts, Dylan, Burton, Pat, Folksy, Shane, Timba, Bevo, Era, Luke, who is he filling in again this week, I guess?
I'm not sure. It says that he's back. That's all it says. He put in a chat earlier on, I think it was, and I'll get the chat up to be exact to what he said.
Bear's out. They're world champions again. It looks like it's right there. I'm bored with Luke here to see if we can. No, can't see him.
Yeah, Luke just said, "I'm back in, boys. Fear me." So whatever that means. Oh, okay. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, that's what everyone's there for, right? That's what I get every week. So yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, Para joins Coop with
the Wall of Champions. That's a bit of a shock actually for Para. Normally quite a consistent qualifier, isn't he? But he's also very consistent in the race. So I guess it's a case of waiting to see what he can do from 17th. I can only assume. Gilfie down into the Wall of Champions chicane right now. He gets a very nice exit. We've got some tyres just sat there on the pit wall as Gilfie goes into 6th fastest. Jonesy, yeah, I think it is going to be quite interesting, mate. It'll be interesting to see, I mean, I had the privilege, Feldman, to do Tier 1 comms last night.
How was that?
Oh, they're just something else, aren't they?
Worth noting, folks, he did up the ante with the 110.755.
Yes, he did.
So he's back in the pit. Shane O'Mac, 111.245. So I'm thinking 109.6 for pole. Bevo 110.881. Maybe not. It's early.
There was only 3 drivers in the 109s last night.
There were. Okay, so we won't be hitting that. So I'll say 110.2.
But yeah, I mean, Tier 1, myself and Chaplin did Tier 1 last night. And wow. I mean, the quality of driving in there was... I mean, I'm not saying that Tier 2 is anything to be sniffed at, but Tier 1, like, some of the drivers in there, they have got some serious car control. And it was very, very nice. It was a very nice privilege, as I said, to be able to do Tier 1 last night. It wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be.
Oh, you'll be on TV, so there you go.
Yeah,
did you realize that at the time? Whenever they air it.
I knew that obviously Tier 1 was on TV.
Coconuts crossing, by the way, as he up his time. Let's see. Cross it. Yeah, third
fastest. We're on board with Anza on the stream, which is going through Sector 1 into 2. Not a purple, but yeah. I knew it goes on to ESTV.
Yeah, I've seen this Anza guy be pretty quick in the past. It's just not a name that's consistently popped up in Tier 2.
But yeah, it was just nice to have the opportunity to do it, really. Even if it was the one-off, I mean, it's still a nice, experience. Anza's coming out of the hairpin at the end of Sector start of sector 3. Sorry.
See if he can survive Wall of Champions. That's gonna be such an interesting. Once the racing starts, this will be. This track is just so good, dude. It's so
I
good.
do. I love this track.
I mean, everything that's ever run here does great. Did he slow down? No, he did not. Something
No,
else.
he did not. Oh,
Yeah,
look at that,
exactly.
110.6,
Exactly.
yeah. He nailed the Order Champions there. He absolutely obliterated that chicane. Like, it was
That guy
so
is
smooth.
fast. He's fast.
It was
He
so
races
smooth.
fast.
Yeah. So Luke, actually on a flyer, but he's invalidated.
Splendy is behind Anza. He's on the fly. Where's Khan at? Khan's further down. Look at that hairpin.
Yeah, Guitar Man Khan's on a lap at the moment in P8, currently just ahead of his teammate.
Chappers, your
I
cohort's
think-
coming through Wall of Champions now.
Oh, let's have a look, Chappers. What can you do? You're 3/10 up on your time at the moment, and you stay 11th fastest. He lost a little bit of time in the final sector, actually. You were talking about Guitar Man Khan just then. He actually was just recovering from a possible
Ooh, he's faster there.
spin.
Really fast. Yeah. Nothing.
Yeah, he was
He's really
12.
quick to the Wall of Champions.
Yeah, he was 12 seconds down on his time. I think he was recovering from the spin coming out of the hairpin. Something that we did see last night, you know the chicane before the straight down towards the hairpin. There was a couple of cars. The rear just stepped out on them last night in qualifying and then in the race as well. It was almost identical. But I tell you what, Guitar Man Khan, purple sector 1.
Jonesy up to 7th. Jumped about 3 spots. Right now we got 4 with a 110. We got Anza, Splondi, Oxy, Bavel, 1 through 4. Coconut's 5th, Haas in the top 5. And Parrot Cooper out of the session. Victims to the Wall of Champions in quali.
And here comes Guitar Man Khan down the DRS straight, throwing his car through the chicane now. DRS opening back up, down to the line. You've got 11.5 at the moment. He goes 5th fastest there with a 10.9. So that is another driver into the 10s.
5 so far, so I'm still thinking somebody's going to sneak at 110.2. I think that's going to be the premier lap.
On board with Shane Nennis. He's coming out of the hairpin. Oh, a little bit of a sniff of oversteer, wheel spin, and almost into the wall there. I thought he was literally just careering over into the wall. But here he comes down again into the Wall of Champions. What can he do? It looked quite controlled for that chicane as well.
Yeah, pretty clean through there. Cross line, still 7th.
He actually lost time. He was down by a 10th and he invalidates going through turn 1. Sorry, that's turn 2, isn't it? Invalidates going through turn 2.
Wealthy coming up, he's on his outlet. We got Pigment Man making another run here down the long straight.
Didn't have a bit of a moment.
Luke still needs to set a time. He's talking all that junk. Get out the pits, get out there, set a time. Of course, I say that and he takes the pole at the last second.
Here comes Timber as well. Oh my god, that
In
was
the
quick.
mark. Yeah.
That was very nice through that.
Got some time to make up. Anything's better. There you go.
6th
111,
fastest.
220.
6th fastest there for him, so he's not too far off the 10s, is he? I mean, you're still going with someone dropping into a 10-2, yeah?
Yeah, at least below a 10.5. I mean, I guess I keep so 109 point something, 110.2. I think when we get that final 2 minutes, we're going to see these guys really up it up. But I'm going to stick with 10.2. It'll be definitely below a 10.5.
I think what's going to happen is they're just setting some banker laps just so they've got a time on the board. They don't want to show their hand too early. They definitely don't want to show the Wall of Champions their tyres too early.
Well, if he had a bit of a toe there on the straight, a little bit bumpy coming off.
Yeah,
the
he's
Wall
not
of
as smooth
Champions
through the
now.
Wall of Champions, is he?
But he goes up 1 spot.
Yeah, he jumps Pigman Man, and he actually gained 3/10 on that lap. So Anza's out on an out lap, Splandy on a lap. Let's see what Splandy can do. This he goes through. He is a 5/10, a 500ths, sorry. 500ths up through sector 1.
Kill me with that math.
Yeah.
Chicane. No gophers, groundhogs, all sun, all dry, into the hairpin.
3.5 tenths
Fastest
up.
through sector 2, yeah.
3.5 tenths up. Hang on a minute. Here's your 10-4 at the moment. So here's a 10-4. That's yeah.
Depends on the wall champions, though, dude.
It's definitely a make or break part of the lap, isn't it?
Down the back stretch. Into it. Fast.
He threw it. 110.6 to beat. He does a 110.346. What a lap. What a lap, Splandy. Well done. So Anza now on a lap as he goes through sector 1. He is down on his time at the moment. Only just down on his time, so not a great deal down. 7,000 to be exact.
Do not forget about Bevo, as he is on a lap now coming into the hairpin.
He is. So we've got on board with Bevo now. There, he is the driver furthest ahead. We'll keep an eye on.
I'm still calling 110.2.
Are you? Okay, we'll see. Oh, actually, Bevo is definitely not doing anything this lap.
I'm not seeing anything pop up. Yeah, he's going into the pits.
Here we go. So here comes Anza now as he's going down the DRS straight. What is he going to do? Let's see. As he comes through the wall of champion chicane. That was fast. Anza 110.3 to beat.
Nope.
Oh.
Not even beating his own time.
Wow.
Bevo in the pits, though, to get his life together and get that one last run that he always comes in and closes the deal.
Yeah.
So he's got 4 spots to gain on. He's going to have to make up over half a second to take this. So
Guitar Man Khan is up on his time, but not by a great deal. So he needs something special through these last couple of sectors to even think about challenging Splandy at the moment.
see 3 of the top 6 in the pits. Folks, he will probably pit here to get. Let's see, no, he is staying out. His lap currently invalidated. He'll probably he's going to go for another run here. Yeah, everybody's basically in the pits. Dylan's still out. Luke has not set a time yet.
Guitar Man Khan through the. Oh, that was. Jeez, that was quick. He literally threw that through the. It goes second fastest, 10-4.
Yeah, kind of out of nowhere, but what if I told you Luke's fastest in Sector 2? He's coming down the back stretch now.
Guitar Man Khan found 4 tenths through the wall of champion chicane.
He was already faster there, too. He must be just throwing it in there. Let's see what Luke has right quick. He is pretty quick through there. We got anything here? He's finally going to get a time in. Across the line. Where's he going?
11-3.
He was purple through 2, so let's see if he can up that there. But Khan in second. Big move there. That's what I'm saying. Maybe I'll say 109.9. Somebody's going to come all out here on this last bit. Anza's going to come back. He's not all out on this. He's actually across the line now. Nothing there.
No, Splandy on another outlap. Is Splandy going to beat his provisional pole position time? We're into the last minute of qualifying now. And Luke going through sector 2 at the moment. I don't think he's not really pushing it at all. Foxy retiring. Oh! That's Wall of Champions. Is that Chappers at Wall of Champions as well? Oh, Patty Pat, 5th place grid penalty for a collision with Bevo.
Wow. On the outlap. I didn't have that pop up on my end though. Where's it saying the penalty?
I tell you what. C. Burton almost drove into the back of him too. He was like,
come up with the penalty.
He was almost on the racing line there, I would
Khan's
say.
out. I don't know if Khan wrecked or if Khan's just mailing it in.
Yeah, he's in the wall.
Here comes Anza again. We're out of time. Trying to beat 110.346. Planny looking to improve on that. Anza coming back in the pits. He's going to mail it in. So he will be currently third, or at least he's set 110.604. Evo was able to start that lap before the end. Coconut still has something to push too.
Yeah, we're on board with
traffic in front
Splandy
of
at the
him.
moment. See if he can improve on his already pole position time. Nick Racing
Evo's
coming in.
disqualified. Evo's disqualified, so he is set in 6th. It's looking good for Splandy. Take a look. I'll go on board with Coconuts here. He scrapes the wall, kinda. I don't think it's going to work out for him.
So update on what happened with Patty Pat and Bevo. Patty Pat crashed at the Wall of Champions, then reversed it, and then and Bevo then hit his rear as Just Coconuts into the pit lane.
So Splandy's going to take the pole. Nobody else. Luke brings something to the party table. Where's he at? He is invalidated, so Splandy's going to get Canadian pole. Break out the maple syrup. Gophers, bacon, hockey, all that shit. That was a weird pit stop. What are they doing? Okay.
I don't know. I just looked at it. I was like, what is that? So,
yeah, it just stopped there. I was like, oh, wait, they're pulling in. That's why. Yeah. Wait, still on the track.
Splandy saying that he ran into a lot of traffic on that final lap, so that's why he wasn't able to improve. And Coconut saying, for my final stint, I selected worn tyres. Darn it. Man, that's unfortunate.
Colin with the sneaky second there at the end did not meet it. Couldn't get the 110.2. I did say it'd be below 110.5. We got 2 people on that. Hans a 3rd, Folksy 4th, Coco 5th, Bevo 6th, Jonesy, Timba, Shane O'Mac, Wolfie running at the top 10.
Yes, absolutely. So I was sorting myself out. It's getting very sweaty in here, so I was just putting the fan on and changing my headset.
So we have a Ferrari on pole.
Yeah, Ferrari on pole position with Patty Pat and that 5th place Pid Grenelty. Pid Grenelty? Oh my god. Grid penalty. Speak.
Prid Grenelty.
I know. Wow.
You sound like Bonotto pitting people for no reason because he's scared to win a championship.
Yeah, that's just mental, isn't it? That's just mental. They're just all over the place. I hope they come back.
They won't. There's a thing. I don't know if a lot of people. This is a thing going around that he doesn't want the pressure of competing for a championship, so he's purposefully self-sabotaging that team. I'm sticking by that too.
Do you reckon?
Can't tell if that's debris. Oh, those are just wains with the tire jacks and stuff out there. Just looked like there was random stuff in the pits. That's the detail we have in F122. Is there's more detail on the track. Oh yeah, there's no drive lap, so we're just gonna go green, right?
Yes, there is no formation lap, so we are going to be going straight into 35 laps of racing
in 30 seconds. No rain. So that is a good thing. Although Canada, the rain is, I don't know, is my most favorite track to do in the wet might be Canada.
Do you reckon?
I'm thinking it is because there's 3 chicanes, right?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. There's 4.
Here you go. I'll let you take us through.
And we're already going green. Well, it did not wait. Ferrari with the jump here. Splandy out clean. Guitar Man on the outside. Look at the jump from Folksy the second. Going for first. Gets the position, but Splandy on the inside. We got a car going wide. That is Anza. Well, Folksy taking this race by the grip of the head. I can't say the other words being the same, but Folksy out clean. Splandy had to fall back into second. He bold move there to take this bull by the horns of this race. Zippo.
I mean, that was some start there, wasn't it, from Folksy? I don't know what I got more excited about, the start of the race or your comms just then. I mean, your neighbours must absolutely love you.
They're over there with the dog doing something, but I'm in the house, so it's cool. Anyways, Folksy out to a second lead already. This guy's not holding back. Splandy I was wondering what happened. I just almost wonder if
Oh,
that
there's a
start
chain
happens.
reaction. Jonesy
Coconuts.
through to 4th. Coconuts gets slammed in the back from Jonesy. Bevo hits the back of Jonesy, and then Anza hits the back of Bevo. And there was lots of lots of debris and like a domino effect just then. And yes, Bills, good evening to you. And yes, it's lively. This is Feldman, and he is a loony on comms. He loves his comms, and I've had to have him turned down a little bit because I tell you what, the first time I did comms with him, I almost burst my eardrum because I wasn't expecting it. So I've learned now when I'm on comms with you, I turn you down a touch.
Things hit the fan. Things get amped. Right now we got guys pitting. Jonesy, Anza, Coop, Luke. Chinomek already in the pits. I almost wonder if this race starts so quick as soon that maybe people aren't ready. I don't know what happened. That was just such
it was mental, wasn't it? It was literally like 5 red lights, boom, and away we go, and Foxy was just gone. Just Coconuts on the back of Pigman Man at the moment. Yeah, Bills, he's brilliant. He is really good.
Burton already up 2. Or not Burton already up 2. Burton already at the penalty. He's already up 2 penalties. Don't know what he got nailed with on that. Must have been something with that collision. But just a look, we got a couple guys up 7 spots.
I tell you what, Pigman Man and Just Coconuts going wheel to wheel towards the Wall of Champions as Coconuts does bail out of that. Foxy sets the fastest lap of the time there with a 1:13.7. But here comes Coconuts. He's got the inside line going into turn 1 and 2. But later on the brakes, much later on the brakes, squeeze down the inside.
Yeah, you're not going to pass that outside there. It's just that's not going to happen. But boy, he tried. But he's sticking with it. If he can. Oh, he's got position to take this. Oh, he does.
But Pigman Man gets a better drive throughout the exit, as because Coconuts was a little bit compromised. Then he goes very defensive, very defensive.
Burton on the outside. Burton is creeping. He was right there, but this is kind of sorted out a bit now. Coconut's very aggressive through there, not giving up any space. Into another chicane here.
I'd just like to add that Jonesy's got half a front wing.
Oh, Burton goes around!
Oh my God.
I was on board in first person and saw him get wiggly. He went around, picking a man out. We got a yellow. We have safety car. Like last week where we couldn't get a safety car if the car actually blew up on the track.
I don't even know what to say. That was a huge smash.
I told you, watch out for Burton. He was creeping, and he was in a position the whole time in the blind spot with Pigman Man, and he ended up getting spun around. So right now, wow, 4 laps. It doesn't even seem like it's been 4 laps.
No, it's gone very quickly, hasn't it?
Yeah. Folksy.
I still can't go over that race start.
Yes. I need to watch it in a replay over and over again. Folksy, Splandy, Con, Bevo, Coconuts are current top 5. Coconuts did start to separate from that pack. Looking to run down Bevo, but we are now a safety car. Do you pit now to do anything? We've had people pit already. See if anybody comes in now to shake up strategy. See what people are on.
Well, yeah, we've had Shane and Jonesy both into the pits.
Had 5 people in.
Obviously, Anza, Coop, and Luke were on lap 1. Good evening, Owen. How are you, my man?
So I think we stay. I don't think anybody's going to pit here. Wouldn't. There'd be no reason to. Burton, Pigman Man, Bear Pig out of the race. Top 3 guys are on mediums. I think it's actually going to suit Bevo really well.
Yeah, it definitely will suit Bevo. Yeah. Well, we watched last night. We watched the race last night, and the hards were going 27 laps, 28 laps.
He can do it as long as he stays out of trouble. Hera up to 7th.
Owen saying he's just got back from Preston 0-0, so I'm ready to KMS to go. Oh dear. Who did you play tonight, by the way?
You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, I was just I was waiting to see what Owen's responsible.
I just saw the Panthers play the Patriots in NFL preseason week 2 on Friday.
Well, you actually went.
Oh no. I didn't
Oh,
know.
okay. Oh yeah, because you're championship, aren't you, Owen? Yeah, of course you are. Yeah, I watched the Blackpool Liverpool game, to be honest. Blackpool QPR, sorry, not Blackpool Liverpool. God, I'll wake up in a minute.
See, hopefully the safety car will come in this lap. Tell you what, one thing about the Wall of Champions is you can back them up there and get a good start and run away.
Yeah, you
But
can.
of course, you have a very slow section that comes up immediately after. But if you can get in there and get a good exit, you can pull away pretty quickly and pretty easily if you're good. The All-American Haas in front, Folksy. I wish we had a way to
in this lap.
Yes, I wish we had a way to go back and show replays during races. We need a production crew.
We do need a production crew, don't we?
I mean, we're kind of it, which is very minimal.
So yes, here we go. So Folksy leading this restart now.
Splendid creeped me out there for a second, but I guess because of the camera view. Boy, he already pulled off. He's gone. Look at how quick that is.
Yeah, that's.
Ooh, he got wobbly. I'm gonna hit the wall.
Very wobbly. That was very wobbly. Owen, if you thought maybe just not go anymore, maybe they'll score. And the whole city with a 1-1 draw at Burnley, 24. Oh, crew. Oh, dearie me. That is. Oh, hang on. Right. Timber's round.
Yeah, Timber is around. We're still good. We're still green. Folksy has not pulled away from Splendy. Splendy's done an excellent job of keeping up. He got a good. He backed him up really good. Got a good launch, but got really reckless coming out of Wall of Champions, and then Splendy just kept up the whole time. So that gap has been the same since they launched.
Let's have a little shout out here to Pera. He's up into 7th place.
That's after wrecking in quali. And last week after taking each other out on the first lap of the race.
Oh, yes. I forgot about that. Good memory there. That's a great memory.
Yes, that's something you don't forget.
Yeah,
like that time Vettel and Weber took each other out. You don't forget about that stuff.
Yeah, that is true.
Folksy a bit slower through there. Splendy closed the gap just 2/10.
Yeah.
Quicker through wall is starting to affect them. The experience of the veteran, probably. The Folksy is struggling. Oh, you saw him get wobbly there too.
Jonesy, Wall of Champions. He's thankfully still going though. He's still going.
Yeah, we're still great.
Anza on the back of. Yeah.
My question is this: how did Dylan get to 6th?
No idea.
What has he made up? Did he not stop toward the back? He made up 9 spots. So did Para. So as much as you get credit to Para, get credit to Dylan too.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Yeah. We've got Anza and Patty Pat really close together here. Teammates, of course. And just touching back on what we were talking about with Owen, the 2 games that he missed this season, they won 4-1 and 1-0. Since he's been going, Patty Pat's missed his braking zone. Unless that's a strategic move, but it's not a strategic move because Patty Pat and Anza are going wheel to wheel here, and this is a pure drag race now down towards the Wall of Champions. And Anza is ahead, and Patty Pat has had to dart in behind him through the Wall of Champions, and Patty Pat down into 10th place. He's got Chappers up behind him next.
Also, we're going to look at the top 5. They are running away. I mean, now 2-second difference. They are evenly spaced, but Coconuts is closing on Bevo a little bit. DRS Open's probably going to run a train here on the back end. Probably not going to see really any gains. But what we will see is further separation between this top 5 and the rest of the pack. These guys are fast.
Yeah, they are. They're kind of like, it's kind of split.
Folksy goes around! I was on board! Folksy goes around! We're gonna have this has got to be safety. back end just came up. We've seen him get squirrely since the restart.
Yeah.
And the back end just floated out on him. What's ridiculous is the camera view it had at the time was the rear view. And you could see it just slowly come out. No yellow. 20 clean gone.
Well, guys, if you were asleep or were drifting off, you're definitely awake now because I am. Comments. Oh my God, Splandy's round.
What is going on with these tires? The medium's taken already?
As Patty Pat's out of the session at the Wall of Champions.
Tarman Khan now leads this race too, by the way.
I wish you could see the comments.
What in the hell? What in the hell?
I wish you could see the comments right now.
Canada.
Oh God, we've
That
got a
goes to
virtual
second.
safety
Coconut's
car.
third. These
Right.
people commenting, I don't know what they're saying, but this must be their first Tier 2 race in Esports Racing League on the PlayStation. Because I've been doing this for 3 seasons. Y'all
Right.
been missing out, I guess.
So, I mean,
By the way, it's 5:40 in the afternoon where I'm at, so everybody's awake unless they work.
so we've got Owen Sharpie. Jesus Christ, you've just given me a heart attack. Bill's beeping hell. Chaos. Oh my eardrums. Basil. My earphones have just broke.
I don't recognize any of these names. So
Chapper. Cruise
we have
steamers.
safety car. We're officially safety car now. Bevo High is the lead.
Cruz just pooed himself twice. Bills is one of the guys that I know really well. He loves this. He loves you apparently.
Am I getting too high? I mean,
It's
this is
fine.
what I've been doing.
It's brilliant.
I bring the intensity.
It's brilliant.
This is nothing new. And when we have the insanity that we've had here for the past 5 minutes, the past 10 laps.
Oh, Splandy. I need new pants after that spin.
Gonna learn.
Oh, God.
So, in a matter of 2 laps, we have lost our 2 leaders. No, a matter of 1 lap, we have lost our 2 leaders, both with rear end spins. I wonder if there's something up with the mediums, or if there's a wheel hop through here that was causing that to happen. I don't know. Could be their setups that they're using on this track. Maybe there's a section that it doesn't like. I'm not sure. But everybody's on hards right now except for 3. That's Khan. Well, I almost wonder if something's going to happen to him when we restart this.
Yeah, Luke and Jonesy.
Luke up to 6th, by the way. Anza back to 5th after going down the first lap.
Perez just left the session.
I still see Pear in the thing.
Yeah, no, he's
left. Ghost.
He's left the session. Yeah. Basil is the tier 1 admin, and he said we're used to this, but it never gets old. Crew, many poos shot out just then, thanks to Phil. Oh my God. You've literally set this chat on fire tonight with your reactions. It's brilliant. Oh my God. Oh, that's brilliant.
If there's an overall eRacing Reddit, make sure you share this in there.
Absolutely. Yeah, you could go viral.
I'm sure there probably is. I mean, there's a subreddit for everything. But
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true. But yeah, this really made me.
But wait till Khan double flips when we restart, and I'll just completely lose it.
Right, someone. They're all crying for someone else to crash now for your reaction.
So, my question's if we're in a safety car, Khan's on 10s. If those hards go, what you're saying they go. If I'm Khan right now, I think maybe I pit.
Well,
it's too late now. Safety car's
lap,
back. Yeah,
so
too late.
I mean,
everyone's going to come hard,
yeah.
but he's on the hards. These hards are probably going to be. These hards are really well suited for.
The hards are the best tire in the game. They're brilliant.
The mediums are quick, but we're seeing what's happening. I don't know if they're actually falling off. And maybe they're pushing these tires too hard, and it's just causing that to happen.
Yeah, I think it's.
This is a track. This is a track where you.
He's gone already.
You got to hit Wall of Champions first. He's through. He's gonna get that separation. He'll have that better grip. Folksy, 3-second penalty. Well, he was out. Where's he at? Oh, 12.
He's in 12th
Yeah,
place.
he was the leader of this race.
He
just
was
hates his
the
life
leader.
right now. So
Patty
Folksy
Pat
and Splendy
coming in with the raid there with a 55 viewers coming in. Thank you very much, Patty Pat.
Folksy and Splendy aren't out of the race, so I don't, it'd be a miracle if they win this thing. But we've seen crazier things happen. So
Yeah, we have. Thanks for the raid, Patty. I appreciate that, mate.
Khan, Bevo, Coconuts, Guelphy, Anza. Let's do the ditty.
Yeah, we're on board with Luke at the moment. If you're here just joining over from Patty's raid, welcome in. Thank you very much for tuning in, joining us. And obviously, Patty Pat with the raid. Thank you very much.
Ooh, Coconuts providing the pressure on the Bevo. Can he get a run here to make a pass?
Yeah, he
He's
definitely
been pressuring.
is.
He's been pressuring Bevo actually all race. He hasn't been able to get around him. The gap's been close between him within the top 5 of the rest. So where's it going to happen? That's the question.
Well, it's not happening this time around because he's not close enough. There you go, though. We've got Folksy actually getting past Chappers. That is down the DRS straight before the chicane. So we've now got Luke all over the back of Anza. Anza in a very good position on the back of Gilfie at the moment. But Bevo is definitely in the best place he can be on the chat at the moment.
Yeah, I would definitely look at 5, 6, and 7 here. Although you can start looking at these two guys out.
Here comes Perra around the outside. Oh, he squeezed him onto the grass.
Oh, look at the end, the swap, the switch.
Oh, we've had a spinner.
Oh.
Shane's out. Safety car. It's got to be.
Oh, Mac.
Yep, safety car.
Shane. Oh, Mac.
Seeper and leaving the session as well. And that is Guitar Man Khan's got a box this time round, surely.
Yeah, same with Luke. If you're Luke and Khan, you pit here.
Absolutely, yeah, you do. Not sure what happened to Shane. I just saw him disappearing off into the distance.
Yeah, those mediums. I think the mediums are falling off after about 10 laps. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason why Luke was getting passed like that on these hards.
Yeah, absolutely not. So is Guitar Man coming in? Yes, he is. So Guitar Man Khan comes in. Bevo continues on, obviously as you would, and Luke should be boxing this lap as well if he's gonna follow suit. Migrating host Patty Pat has now left the session. As Luke continues on, Luke hasn't boxed.
He's a madman.
He wants to give Feldman something to shout and scream about. We just know that's what's going to happen, guys.
But I would be on the lookout. Para is on it. Para's looking good.
Para can go to the end on these tires.
Yeah, Para can. We're not even halfway yet. Have we actually had it seems like we've had racing, but we haven't had enough where the DRS can kick on where anybody can actually make them.
No.
Does that seem right?
Yeah, it does seem right, yeah.
So, yeah, Luke is due to spin. Now we're going to see some hard driving. We're going to see a little bit more gumption into some of these corners. Might see some dive bombs. We're going to see people try to outbrake each other because the grip won't be there, but the speed will be there with these tires.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I think we need to keep an eye on the likes of Para, Folksy, who has made his way back up from 12th. He's now into 7th place once again. And then obviously from 9th. I mean, don't rule out Splandy either. 4-lap old. So basically everybody, apart from the top 4, Luke and Chappers, can all go to the end of this race now.
All I know is if Folksy somehow wins this race, I'm going in and jacking his setup he used for it. I'm going to beat his time and time trials. Oh, one of those things will happen. But he's been fast. You saw the launch of the race. Bat out of hell. Running from the groundhogs, I guess. And I don't know who that was. It was bouncing. Who was that? I don't know if you saw that or not. It was like purposing, but there's no purposing in the game. Who is that? Is that Para?
I'm not sure. I'm just watching something. Oh.
Also, don't forget, folks, he has a penalty.
Yeah, Foxy does have a penalty. Oh, interesting.
I can't say that, not say what it is.
Oh no, I've just seen something. What happened in qualifying? I've just seen a clip of it. It'll be there for you to see as well. It's in the main chat. You should be able to see it.
Somebody mad?
It's just what happened. It was the 5-place grid penalty, and I think it was Chappers that was caught.
I can't believe you all raced the racing line on it. That's some garbage. Yeah, I mean that is some garbage because Pat was just sitting there. He was taking a dump on the track.
We are back racing though, Bevo.
There we go. Bevo, Coconuts, Guelphy into third, but these guys have not pitted. Anza did pit.
Yeah, Arnza won't go to the end of the race though. He'll have to box again, I think.
See, Bevo can finally with some. Bevo does well in clean air as long as he doesn't spin himself out or have his team. Ah! Speaking of devil, he lost it. Here comes Coconuts! Takes the lead.
Oh, wait for the chat. Wait for the chat. They're going to erupt again. But there we go. Coconuts into the lead of this Grand Prix now.
I literally said if he doesn't spin out by himself and then the back end came out, Bevo come back.
Alright, so you have given the commentator's curse to tonight. It's not me, guys. Chaos, if you're watching, for once, it's not me.
I'm going to start touching the screen of drivers and watching them spin out like that. On the outside! Nothing there. Coconuts fighting off Bevo. Coconuts has been closing, finally gets around Bevo on the mess up, on the goof, the quaff. On the inside, Anza and Guelphy here.
Yes.
Side by side into turn one.
As Guelphy's trying to hold it around the outside, but it's never going to happen. It's never. But he's got the switchback. Does he have the drive? No. He thought about it, but Anza on those hard tires as well. Pera, got to keep an eye out for Pera. Pera definitely going to be coming through. Definitely coming through.
And the bull's there. Mid-pack. Dog is losing it. Anza. Bevo make up what he lost. We are starting to see these hard tires. These guys are pushing it in the back.
Yeah, they are really pushing it, and the car is not liking it at all. As Quasar, I'm not using headphones for the rest of this race. I'm going to wake up the whole house instead.
Okay, no, it's in the lead. Here comes
Hang on, Bevo
closing the gap. He dart to the inside here. Just follow suit. He's just going to follow suit. Waits to fight another day. Going to push it into turn one. Dylan.
Yeah, he's going for it down into turn one now, isn't he? We're going to... Oh, he stays. Interested to see that he stayed.
Well, there was no DRS he already has. It seems like he has the advantage. He's just waiting on DRS. Coconuts, clean exit there as he's separating.
Chappers
catching.
Chappers and Splandy actually very close together. Chappers still obviously having to pit. Splandy on those much fresher hard tires, as Luke's still out on those 16 lap old mediums.
They're also catching Guelphy. Guelphy is losing pace with.
Coconuts as well.
That's it. Where's he at? Yep, he's sitting there.
He's 9th, 10th.
We're still
11th.
green. Still green. Bevo. Tit for tat. Swapping mistakes. Takes the lead back over. Onza's not having it though. DRS is open. Running him down. Hunting and stalking his prey to the inside. Into Wall of Champions. Takes a position. Holds the line. Tries to switch back from Bevo. Neck and neck, side by side now. Nope. Sleeps back in behind. Nothing there. Onza takes the lead. Initial pole sitter.
Yes, he does. And Basil says P1 is actually a curse in this race. Yeah, it does very much seem like P1 is a bit of a curse this evening.
Cars do not like the clean air, I guess. Bevo's not having it though. He wants it back. Well, if he's still losing top pair to the inside. Is he going to have the position in the corner coming up to take it? Doesn't need it. Gets around right before the chicane. We got Alfa Romeo 2-3.
Let's hope they don't come together this week.
Yes, Dollar General Italians on board here, coming together. Oh, inside with the push Folksy! Around Guelphy as he eyes the lead again.
But we're going to stay on board with Bevo here. As he has got DRS open on the back of this Alfa Romeo as he goes on for a move on Anza. He's looking to close that move down, isn't he? He's looking to close it down as he's just not close enough.
Lucas finally in. 17 laps on those mediums. Oh,
that's a twitch.
Gotten
That was a
squirrely.
twitch. Yes, that was definitely a twitch.
Yeah, these hard tires, somebody's going around. If you, Bofi, Anza, and Bevo, Chappers, Coconuts, start looking to see who messes. Well, Coconuts already messed up. We're going to see what happens here. Paris still looking
Optic,
good in
put your
third.
headphones in with caution.
Let's see here, DRS open for Folks, who does have a penalty. Who literally grabbed the bull by the horns, took the lead this race to start. Somebody's down in sector 2. It is
That
Alpha.
is that X-Coupe?
Coop's moving.
It's not Chappers, yeah, it was X-Coupe, yeah. I tell you what, Anza's almost pushed Bevo round the chicane there.
Shopping cart.
There he
DRS
goes.
open, flaps
There he
wide
goes.
open. We spread eagle to the outside. Is he going to beat Bolt? Wow. What an overtake.
Timber's round. Timber is round as well. Pera gets a 3-second time penalty. And here comes
Back
Bevo
here.
into turn 1. Does he make the move? No, he doesn't.
I think Anza still had. The flap was still up in the front stretch. No squirrels there, just groundhogs. But here comes Anza. Lane. Ooh, Bevo came in pretty hard there that first chicane.
Yeah, so we've got Timber
Second.
and Chappers into the pits now. As Luke's on the soft tyres, that is a very bold, possibly miscalculation of.
Because he's a madman. He doesn't care. He wants that fastest lap. He knows he can get it. He'll just pit again. Waiting for that safety car.
Bevo is almost pushing Anza around the track here.
Yes. Yes. Para waiting.
Yellow
He just wants
flags.
to
That
get
is
around.
for X-Coupe.
Oop. Again. Low lap hards. Bevo 20 lap hards, by the way, along with Guelphy 20 lap hards, but a
And
distinct
Coconuts.
difference in pace. Yeah. Back to the outside on those 20 lap hards. Might as well be running on the wheel rims. Outside again. Nobody tries to pass on the inside there. They're all taking a bold on the outside.
How you doing, Calco?
And it's where the DRS stays open even after the pass. Does it not drop off? Is that a bug?
You would think so, wouldn't you? As Splandy getting very close to Gilfy there. Very close indeed, actually.
The two initial leaders of this race are clawing back with the potential to be in it at the end just due to strategy. Because really, if you're Bevo or Anza, if you want to win this race based on the pace that they're at, you got to look at pitting here pretty soon.
Absolutely. Yeah, okay, Baguette. Definitely wasn't your idea, right? As Splandy really close to the back of Gilfy here. So let's have a little look then. So Pera looking on for in a very good position for the win this evening. Maybe Folksy Then don't rule out Splandy and Dylan. As Splandy is getting his shift on as he goes down the inside into the hairpin. And that is Splandy up into 5th place ahead of Gilfie. And, well, Gilfie just didn't have a response to that at all.
No, he just keeps losing time on those tires. I mean, he was, what, 2nd or 3rd, and now he's...
Yeah. Oh,
he's
Anza and
just
Bevo. Anza and Bevo into the Wall of Champions. Anza back into the lead of this Grand Prix. And here comes Just Pera. Just Pera, tell you what, Bevo's had an awful exit.
Better watch this corner.
Oh!
They almost go 3 wide. They're neck and neck. Pushed wide there was Folksy.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Pera and Bevo as teammates do not like each other, do they? They just seem to be finding each other and coming together with each other every single race so far. As Optic is saying, Feldman, you've got to be louder. He's got his AirPods in there, full whack. He's got the surround sound on. He wants his ears to bleed tonight.
Well, all I gotta say is every morning, Parrot and Bevo both take pictures of the dumps they take and send it to each other.
Oh!
There it goes around! Anza lost the back end! He is spun out. He is back to 4th. He able to recover it really well. These guys have got the pit. They're not going to make it at the end of this race. Got louder.
He's like, Optic's like, ow.
Aaron and Bevo, the two hatred, the hate brothers. My dog doesn't know what's going on right now either. The two hate brothers are in the lead. Oaksy coming in hard into turn 1. He hops the curve, kinda. Not really enough for a penalty there, but boy, he's gonna take this spot from Bevo. He's not having it. He wants this lead back in this race. Into the ditch. Oh, he goes around. Come on. The car had a family. Oaksy must be so distraught. I haven't seen somebody have a better start to a race than somebody else went around to. Was that was the...
It's a safety car.
It's a catastrophe. Downright sad what has happened to Folks in this race. He tried to take this back. Make it happen. It did not happen. What happened? He spun out again.
I've got actual tears. Oh my god, you feel like you're in the damn race with the full blast.
We're gonna see Bevo and Anza pit finally?
I reckon. No.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. Yeah. I've actually got tears. I'm actually crying. This has been brilliant. Pera, yeah.
As much as it hurts for Folksy, Splandy is right there in 2nd. The question is, we've seen the max on these tires hit really at
Dylan's out of the race. Where did Dylan retire? Dylan's retired in the pits, actually.
So, yeah, I guess he couldn't handle his headphones. But Splandy is 2nd. I don't know. I mean, are these for the top 3? Is it really going to fall off? We're just seeing so much. Like, the pace is there, but the confidence just is not there on these tires later in the lifespan.
Splandy's watching the stream whilst trying to race, and he's just said he keeps beeping himself in the middle of the corners because every time something happens and you shout, it makes him jump.
Jonesy's 3rd.
So Splandy crashes, you're blaming you.
Really?
Oh my god.
It is worth noting though, Bevo and Anza are on mediums. Guelphy to softs. He doesn't like being talked junk about losing pace. Coconuts and Chappers, so 10 laps.
I tell you what, I mean, then again though, I found out earlier on today, what's it, that this is where this track is so soft on the tyres, the softs may actually be half decent towards the end of this race.
I don't know, the mediums did not look all that great.
No, they don't.
They're all trying to make up time in the back. But if they got pace to get around those hards, I don't know. This is going to be the safety car will come in this lap, and then I'm sure somebody will spin out again, and then I don't know. If it's the best race we've had all season, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the most fun I've had in a while.
So we're down to 13 cars. Our leader does have a penalty, though. Don't forget about that. So Splendy is looking nice after the early shaft job. Folksy with the early and late shaft job.
Well, that's interesting to know. Basil just said the softs fell off after lap 6.
Well, are they all banking on the safety car?
They've got to be, right?
They might be causing the safety car if they fall off after 6 laps. The safety car will probably be in this lap. It hasn't popped up yet.
We've got to wait for Tim, but it'll be the next one.
God hanging in there in 4th, but strategy right now, it's going to come down to, are these guys still going to be able to have pace and not mess up? Might look pretty good for Khan. His tires are a little bit more fresh. But if Bevo and Anza have a better pace and can get around the traffic, they can still be in line to win this.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. I mean, Bevo's definitely got the pace. He proves that. He's definitely proven that, hasn't he, that he's got some pace.
The question is there going to be a time? Because we're going to have, what, 6 laps left? Yeah, 8 laps. So they'd have to make up just over maybe a 1.25 a lap to win it.
Yeah. But then again, he's only got to be within 3 seconds of Pera, hasn't he? So he hasn't even got to pass Pera.
Correct.
So, he's only got to be on the back of. Has Pera's left the session?
Now I think he's having connection issues because we said that earlier too. I think something he's ghosted. So he's probably losing the server or something. He'll come back. 'Cause remember that happened earlier.
Yeah, but if the safety car comes in this lap, which it is, if he's not back in the session in time, he has just requested to join. So we are going to get the invite back out to him there.
What is Jonesy doing there? He went wide.
This could be crucial to Pera's race now, though, because if he doesn't get back into his
he
car in time,
he can't launch.
The AI will take control of his car, which then could cost him positions to Splandy and Jonesy, because he is still ghosting at the moment.
Yep, and he's pitting!
Oh, no.
Oh, shit! Snap! Whatever. Splandy takes the lead. Jonesy second. Bevo up to 3rd now. Immediately gets around. They're going neck and neck, Khan and Bevo. Khan gets back in front of Bevo. Oh, the AI pitted him. That's funny. That's not funny. That's I'd be upset. Splandy. Splandy inherits the lead back from where he started.
That's just cruel, isn't it?
Splandy did have the pole, right? Yeah, he did. No.
Yeah, it was Splandy. Splandy had pole. It's put him on used mediums as well.
Don't disconnect, folks, or get a better internet connection. Jonesy second, though. But it's a matter of time with these tires. Khan's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, he is, but here comes Bevo. Here comes Bevo.
It's not even going to matter. Bevo's coming for the heat. He's bringing the heat, bringing the cheese. Anza needs to follow suit if he wants a chance to win this race. Welfie right behind the softs. Might be laughing at everybody, but I don't think the softs are going to make it to the end. Wow, coming in hot, Welfie too. Oh, he got a bobble there for Khan. Khan now in the way, basically.
Yeah, it's Bevo into 3rd place as well here at the moment.
I gotta go around! Khan's out. Those hearts ain't gonna do it. Khan in the back.
And here comes Pera, actually, who still isn't back in his car.
Evo's coming. Anza, Guelphy, Coconuts, also Folksy.
Yellow flags, yellow flags. That is for Folksy.
Yep, he went around again. Sad day for Folksy.
X-Coop and Chappers actually very close. Pera's in the chat saying, oh my god. Yeah, Timber's pace is non-existent anymore. Used to be quicker than you, Optic. Oh, witness! X-Coop, he saved it. How did he save that? He's reset to track. Oh my god, he resets a track there.
We are said yellow 2-3. We're still green. So right now, Jonesy's Splandy's best friend. He's got to keep the guard. It's not there. Bevo just putting an end to it. The mediums are going to be able to capitalize. Can Splandy defend though? Those tires, it ain't going to work. Anza's got to follow suit too here.
Bevo's at the fastest lap as well. Wow.
23. 12 feet. Even on the softs, can't even keep up. At this point, it's kind of holding up Coconuts.
Folksy into
Blue
the
cane
pits.
As well, he probably lost his lean on that. But it comes down to this 5-lap shootout now. Bevo, Slandy, not Slandy. Also, shout out to Sandy, the lady from Greece who died last week, and another chick that died.
Absolutely, yeah, quite heartbreaking, really.
Wasn't the biggest Grease fan. I do like Mars Travolta though.
So, yeah, definitely a very sad thing. Fighting breast cancer for 30 years.
30 years.
Yeah.
Anza in the inside, clean pass around
Jonesy
the hairpin.
Down from the podium down to 4th place now. These mediums just seem to have really lit themselves back up, don't they? As Bevo's going for the move for the lead into the Wall of Championship chicane down the inside, and that is Bevo into the lead of this Grand Prix. Splandy down to second place.
Right
here comes
back.
Anza though, as Anza's going down, and he's taking second place, and that's going to be Anza versus Bevo once again, and this time for the victory. Bevo with that 3-second time penalty, so Anza just needs to keep Splandy behind him, and Bevo in that 3 seconds. He doesn't need to push too hard; he just needs to keep it clean and not pick himself up a penalty as well.
Those hards died. That's basically what there is to it. I mean, they've still got grip, I guess, but no speed, no nothing to the corners. I mean, it's enough to get by them. They got people on fresh mediums that are peaking right now. It's not gonna happen. But now we get the real race. 4 laps.
Absolutely.
These two back at it. I said it quali. Anza, when he shows up, he's got speed.
Owen, he's down in 16th with the DNF next to him.
Pat life. Down the back stretch, DRS is open. I'm interested to see if the DRS turns off through Wall of Champions.
Here comes Anza down the inside.
Real fast.
Yeah, it did close. It did close. And then reopened.
No, it didn't. Anza's, it's still open for Anza, and it's not open for Bevo. I think that's a bug.
It's closed now, though.
Well, they gonna run. He exited the zone. Yeah, that front stretch. It was. He had already gotten around, and it was still open.
Oh wow.
After the pass, yeah. So, and it did not reopen. It didn't open for Bevo as he shows up to open. Bevo coming back here into the chicane. Rubbing that curb really hard. Folksy fastest lap. That's why you go to the softs. The battling here. DRS
4 racing laps to go. As Bevo's coming for another move. We've got yellow flags, and that is for Folksy. He's had another moment down there in sector 1.
The softs aren't warm. Yes, they should be. They're too low.
Yeah, correct, Basil. Yeah, that's correct. He will. So Bevo will get the double DRS.
All right. So now. Do we see some defense from
Jonesy
Anza?
and Guelphy. Jonesy down to 5th place now. Guelphy up into 4th place. Those 7-lap old soft tyres definitely proven to be a little more victorious. But 3 laps to go. Yeah, the softs are definitely going to die very quickly.
So the DRS did shut off through Wall of Champions. But Bevo did not get around him right there. So Anza's got hacked. Anza is still in the lead there, actually held off. I was wondering if it was going to be a switchback until the end between because of that section, but not the case. 0.3 of a second. Bevo going to let another one slip out of his hands. the Alpha. Second and third, now second and 13th. DRS open for Bevo. I don't know if he's purposely holding off, but we're seeing a bit of a gap open slightly.
Yeah, I mean 3 seconds now to Splandy is quite a distance, isn't it?
Yeah, at this point he's holding it wealthy, but them softs, nobody's spun out yet. 9 laps in those softs. Wow, blocked to the outside from Anza, but shooting back the insides. Bevo cannot get around him. Woo! He tried the outside move, and Anza blocked him.
He's going to have another bite of the cherry now, though. Is he going to go down the inside? He's not. He's going to wait. He's going to wait.
He was almost too close to make a move without messing something up. There was no room. I mean, they were neck and neck. He wasn't really gaining. They were right on the tail end. So here we go again.
Gelfie and
Splandy 2 laps
getting very close together as well. Gelfie on those 9-lap-old soft tyres now, though.
A little bit slow coming through that corner. A little bit slow for Bevo coming through that corner. Boy, still 2 tenths. Where's it going to happen at? Oh! He bobbled!
He's
and Anza hit the wall.
Does he have... Anza hit the wall, yes. Does he have
made
damage?
A mistake right there.
No damage, no damage.
They are feeling the pressure now. You ready for some last lap shenanigans? Here comes the run.
He's too far back this time.
Watch for the groundhogs. Might be enough. If he outbreaks him, goes in late, is he going to do anything? Ooh, he's really fast through all champions. He's got a good run with some gap. He's got to cut to the inside here and take this spot. A look at the defense by Anza. Brilliant defense. Forced to the outside was Bevo. Oh, still the outside, nothing there. Is he going to be able to switch back under? Nope. Last lap shenanigans time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Canadian.
Yeah, that's a really good point from Basil, actually, Feldman. Basil comes in and says, if I was Bevo, I'd stay behind Anza, not fight this, just to pull away from Splandy because of that 3 seconds. And yes, it is 3 seconds. He's currently 3.5 seconds. So if he fights with Anza here, he risks losing that buffer that he's got.
But basically, Anza just won the race. When did he get that penalty? Yeah, he bobbled right there going on the curb. Won't matter. The penalty makes it so because Bevo, that's 3 seconds. Splandy and Wealthy are fighting.
Yeah, they are.
Splandy got back around. This might, nope. That's 3 seconds.
But here comes Anza then. He's going to be your race winner unless the Wall of Champions claims him here on the final run through. Coming down to the line. Well, you know, you've got to make it a bit more dramatic, especially with you on the comments box, right? Yeah. But here we go. Here comes Anza. He gives that weave. He takes the victory here this evening in Canada. And
hey, Guelphy
does take
third.
Second. Gelfie, yes, he does take third place. Splandy in fourth by a 10th. Jonesy into fifth and Coconuts 6th place there. Luke 7th, Timber 8th. Chappers jumps into 7th place, beats Luke and Timber. Canada, yeah. X-Coop comes home to take 10th. Guitarman Khan in 11th. As Folksy in 12th. And I didn't see who that was in 13th.
What a race.
That was a great race.
No groundhogs were harmed in the making of this race.
Jonesy with a driver of the day. Need more bald people on the podium. Anyways, Doritos Williams with the victory. Anza showing up this week. Brilliant battle down the stretch, but unfortunately the penalty kind of killed the peak run there for Bevo, who once again shoots himself in the foot. If he's not taking out his own teammate, he is getting the penalty to take the win away. Somebody named Kidnapping Fools for Life just signed up. I don't know who that is. Say that again.
You still with me?
Yeah, say it again.
Okay. What?
Kidnapping Fools for Life, did you?
Somebody named I have somebody on my friends list, I guess, named Kidnapping Fools for Life. I don't know who that is. I think it was Hans's first, Bevo, Guelphy, sneaking by. Honestly, I get Guelphy my driver of the day. He did a brilliant job, especially making those softs go the way they did.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he did.
He started 10th. I mean, Jonesy started 7th to finish 5th. I get a driver day for me is Guelphy. Splandy, Jonesy, Coconuts, Chappers. Yeah, we already did that. Oh, we gotta take a picture. No, do we have to take a picture of this?
Basically, all I've got to do is just scroll through to the bottom forums, and they can see the rest of it.
That's his lap. Did go to Folksy at the end, so I mean he's
Yeah,
got
P12.
participation tration to take home.
He didn't get the fastest lap point, but yeah, he definitely got the fastest lap overall, 12.3. As there we go, all the way down there to 18th place for your Optic. But yeah, guys, I mean that was pretty well, a crazy race. Let's say it was full of entertainment. Definitely here in the comms box, that's for sure.
You're on your toes.
Definitely, yeah. As Optic, how are your ears after that? Oh my god! But guys, we've had 60 viewers in here tonight, so thank you very much for you all being here tonight. Those 60 viewers. I'm not sure what we peaked at, but that is fantastic. I think that's the most that we've had since I've been doing comms here, apart from Tier 1 last night. I'm not sure if we're doing podium interviews tonight. No one's said anything about it, and no one's joined the podium interview channel, so I'm guessing that maybe we're not doing podium interviews tonight. So have a little look. No, I've not seen anything about it. No, there's nothing about podium interviews this evening, guys. So, yeah, that's going to be it for us for this evening. Live again tomorrow night with myself and possibly Artistic. We're not sure as we go through Tier 3 live on this channel from 10 o'clock tomorrow evening UK time. Feldman, once again, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. You definitely got everyone going tonight in the chat. That's for sure. So thank you very much. Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much for joining me and for doing content.
Canada brings out the best in me, I guess.
Yes, so. It definitely does. Owen's sending the invoice through to you now. But guys, we'll be back live again tomorrow. Thanks very much for tuning in. Hope you guys at home enjoyed the comms as much as we did here. And yeah, Quasar said, shout out, remember to wear ear protection next week, guys. Especially if Feldman's in the comms box for Tier 2. But for now, guys, we're going to say goodnight. We'll catch you all next week. And we will see you tomorrow night. Thanks for watching. Good night, guys.
All right.